Good morning. We're getting ready to start another weekend adventure. This time we're going out to BC. Going to check out some wreck sites along Radium Invermere area. The weather's not looking favorable, but not as bad as Abraham Lake a few weeks back. Should see some lower temperatures in the evening, but nothing like minus 14 Celsius. Looking forward to it. Looking forward to having you tag along, and let's make a great weekend of it. Well, all right, this site is pretty nice. Well, hey, as you can see, I made it to the first destination. It's beautiful. Actually, I thought it was going to be a lot worse weather-wise today, but it's been pretty good. You can kind of see behind me this beautiful little lake. There are some mountains tucked up under the clouds over there, so if they do come out, I'll be sure to share them. But yeah, so far I'm just going to kind of get set up here and get ready to go for the night. So one kind of neat thing that I just saw, after parking the car there, is there's a little trail down here, which leads to a little bit of a dock. I don't have a boat or a paddleboard or anything, but it'd be a pretty cool sight if you did have one. I mean, the dock's probably seen better days at this point, but you got a bunch of kids, or maybe you're more into water sports than I am. Truthfully, I'm more of a sinker than a floater. So I tend to not go beyond my waist in the water. But this is a nice little walk down here. You know what? I think this is going to be a great spot for the next 2 nights. Hopefully the weather holds. You can kind of see the clouds behind me. Wow, is today ever turning into a nicer day than I thought it would be. I think I'm actually going to set up the hammock. Speaking of hammocks, Instagram got me on this one. I got flooded by this company. I went out and bought it with my own money. It was super easy to set up, and you know what? It was a lot more comfortable than I thought it was going to be. So pretty excited with the sun coming out. It's about, I don't know, 15, 16 degrees. Excited to get this bad boy set up and try and finish this book I've been working on for the last month. So I feel pretty firmly that there's nothing better than reading a book out in nature, just enjoying all the sounds that it has to offer while reading a book. In this case here, this book, that's been a struggle for me for the last month or so, but I told myself I was going to finish it this weekend, so let's get started on that. Well, I'm happy to report that the book is done. The sun came out for a good chunk of the afternoon. I sat down by the lake there. Very limited wind compared to up here. It was very enjoyable. The book was good. I just really struggled with getting into it. But now that that's done, it's time for dinner. So for dinner tonight, just going to keep it really simple. I had one of these bad boys kicking around in the pantry. It expires this year, so that's how long I've had it for. Gonna give it a go. 3 cheese lasagna. I believe I had them before when we did backcountry portaging trips in Ontario. But you know, I figure, as I said, I'm not much of a cook, so it's a lot easier to just boil up some water, chuck it in a bag, walk away for 10 minutes and come back and eat. That's it. Now you just wait. Well, my gourmet 3 cheese lasagna dehydrated meal is now ready for me to eat. I think I'm going to take it down to the lake and enjoy the last little bit of the sun for the day here and enjoy my meal down there. So for anyone who is curious what these look like when they're ready to go. Not too bad, not too bad. Doesn't look like the inside of a diaper or anything, but the only thing that I find with these meals is if you put too much water, they just get a little soupy and you can't come back from that. But other than that, they're usually pretty good. So I had to pick up some wood here. It's unfortunate I don't get to be super manly and swing the axe or use the chainsaw, but we get to make kindling out of it, something. So I'm gonna do that, get a fire going. This fire pit is so large. It's about that time in the evening where we just enjoy the rest of the fire. Probably started a new book since I finished that other one a bit earlier. Yeah, just enjoy it for the rest of the evening. Hopefully it doesn't get too cold tonight. We'll pick it up in the morning. It snowed last night. Gross. That's okay, we made it through. It's supposed to be another snowy night, so we'll set up the car a bit better to handle it. The tarp came down over the snow. I was out there in my underwear fixing it late night, but that's okay. That's half the fun of the camping trip. Well, good morning. I just made a little bit of a fire. We got some coffee that just brewed up. That's the good stuff. I think today is going to be a lot of the same as yesterday, just kind of sitting around, not doing much. I might go venture out and see what's on the other side of the wreck site here. I'll probably do that by foot because the car's all set up now. But I think so far it's shaping up to be a nice day. The sun's kind of wanting to come out. If it does, it'll warm up nicely and it'll be a great afternoon. I doubt that I'll do much filming today because it'll be the exact same thing as yesterday. Cheers.